Hello, Homestead, and please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence.
Hello, Homestead. I'm Bailey Hauser.
And I'm Corey Stace.
And on today's edition of HHS In Depth, Taylor Hollister talks to senior Deshaun Jordan, who recently attended a conference in New Orleans with mayors from some of the nation's biggest cities.
Reporter Casey Stanley profiles the Homestead High School academic decathlon team.
And if you ever wondered how HHS In Depth is created each week, Drake White takes us behind the scenes of how this show is made.
All of that and more on today's edition of HHS In Depth for Friday, March 7th.
Yeah, I don't know, my eyebrows don't really take that long. In 5 minutes.
Do you like wax them every morning?
I trim them.
I sometimes do that, but then they don't turn out the way I want them to.
Yeah.
Which one of you yahoos is anchoring with me this week? I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Well, whichever one, just decide quick, I don't care. Matt, I'm the senior, I'm doing it.
No, I'm the better dancer. I'm doing it.
Matt, I already beat you up the stairs.
Oh, no, you did not. You cheated.
Obviously, okay. Do you want to fight for it?
But we thumb wrestled.
Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do you appreciate? Not you! That's what I thought, Hamilton!
We begin today's show with a student profile. Here is reporter Taylor Hollister along with Deshaun Jordan detailing his recent trip to New Orleans with some of the biggest leaders in the United States.
I'm Taylor Hollister reporting for HHS In Depth, and I got the chance to talk to a Homestead student, Deshaun Jordan, who went to New Orleans with the mayor the other week. I'm here with Deshaun Jordan, and Deshaun, what did you do in New Orleans?
Well, it was me, the mayor, and the police chief, and we were all at a conference called Cities United. And basically it's like a conference on how to eliminate gun violence of young African-American males. And since Fort Wayne is having a rising increase in gun violence, it was trying to, eliminate it, especially the mayor himself is interested in it.
And how did you get involved with this?
Well, I'm on the Mayor's Youth Engagement Council, and so since I'm on the council, he automatically picked me as the best choice to go.
What was your favorite part about this trip?
Oh, my favorite part was when the mayor himself was upstairs and all the mayors had a conference basically with just the mayors. Then Barack Obama himself called into the conference and talked to all the mayors about how to eliminate gun violence after he had a press conference. So I think that was the most inspirational to think that, the President of the United States is, caring about the same issues we're all caring about and was, on the phone right there talking to us.
Did you participate in any Mardi Gras festivities?
Oh my gosh. On the first night we were there, it was 2 parades. And it ended like at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then on the second night we were there, it was 3 parades. So New Orleans, they never sleep. It's just crazy. Mardi Gras is amazing.
So you would definitely go back?
I would definitely go back.
So did any other cities bring a student from their town to participate in this?
There was like 50 cities who attended, and then every city had brought their own student to talk about issues. So overall, there's a lot of students that were talking about it.
All right, well, thank you, Deshaun, and back to you guys in the studio.
Attention students. If you are 16 years old and plan to donate blood next Monday, you must bring in a signed parent permission form. You will not be allowed to donate if you are 16 and do not have this form.
On Monday, March 10th, 2014, Homestead will be hosting its annual college fair from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Over 80 universities, colleges, representatives from armed services, and financial institutions will be in attendance. For a current list of participants, stop in at Student Services.
Attention all seniors going to college next fall. The deadline for filling your FAFSA application is due Monday, March 10th. This is an extremely important deadline that qualifies you for federal financial aid. If you have any questions about this, please see your counselor this week.
And now here is reporter Casey Stanley profiling the Homestead Academic Decathlon team.
I'm Casey Stanley reporting for HHS In Depth. Did you know that the Academic Decathlon team took home 11 individual awards and placed 5th overall in the state competition at Purdue? I'm here with Alyssa Hoffman to tell us more about that. What is the Academic Decathlon?
The Academic Decathlon is obviously an academic competition that involves 10 events. We take 7 tests over economics, art, literature, social science, music, and math. And then we write an essay over a given time period, and this year it was World War I. Then we give 2 speeches, an impromptu and a prepared, and then we interview with a few judges from Purdue.
What have you done to prepare for the academic decathlon?
There are multiple study guides that are distributed to us, so it's pretty much an individual preparation sort of activity. But then we do get together from time to time to go over some practice tests and talk to our coaches if we have any issues or need any clarification. So.
Who have been your guides or teachers who have helped you along the way?
There are multiple teachers at Homestead here that have helped us from each of the disciplines. Mr. Stumpf does science, Mr. Livensbarger helps with the social studies aspect, Mr. Staley helps with math, Mrs. Miller has helped us with English and literature, and then Mrs. Witt helps with art and music.
Why do you think kids should get involved in this event?
I think it's a great event because it lets you show off your academic talent, but yet also letting you get involved with that team aspect. So it's a good social balance of social and academic skill. So and then you just really get to prove that you're just an overall well-rounded person.
What did you do in this event? I heard you said that there are different categories. Was there anything you did specifically?
We have to take every test and do every category, but I personally medaled in 7 of the 10 events. I took bronze in economics, art, and speech. Then I took silver in essay, and I took gold in science and interview. And then I medaled 3rd in state in my divisions.
Congratulations to Alyssa Hoffman and also Stephanie Wells, Ben Martin, Ekta Saini, and Carl Fisher. Good luck in future competitions. I'm Casey Stanley reporting for HHS In Depth. Back to you guys in the studio.
Do you listen to the Point 91 FM? Are you a music buff or are you interested in listening to some of the newest music available? Come join Audio Aficionados Monday in room 600B at 2:45. We will be listening to the new self-titled St. Vincent album along with music reviews and free music.
Calling all musicians. We need you and your instrument in the pit orchestra for the spring musical, Music Man. Sign-up sheet is right outside the band room. Rehearsals will generally be twice a week until closer to the show and will begin March 18th. Please see Mrs. Maluli in room 416 with any questions. Music is available. Sign up today.
The next SAD meeting is next Tuesday in Mrs. Merkling's room 206. They will be continuing to plan for spring dodgeball event. They hope everyone can make it to this important meeting. Bring a friend and wear your black and red SAD shirt to take a picture for the yearbook. They hope to see you Tuesday in room 206.
If you've ever wondered how a show of HHS In Depth is made, this feature is for you. Drake White takes you behind the scenes of this week's show.
Drake White reporting for HHS In Depth, and this week I bring you an in-depth look on HHS In Depth. Let's check it out.
Okay, you guys ready? Yep. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
There's a lot more work that goes on in the HHS In Depth production than you may think from the outside. There are around 16 people at any given time working on the production, from assisting us with camera work to working on the teleprompter to editing and anything in between. The first few days of the week are spent researching and looking up things generally having to do with any features we're going to do in the near future. Thursday is the big day when we go into the studio and film anchoring, and after school some students stay after to edit the announcements. Bailey, how do you prepare for anchoring?
You know, you just gotta get the mouth going like
Bailey,
that.
sit here, buddy. If you ever wondered how HHS In Depth is created each week, Drake White takes us behind the scenes of how this show is made.
All of that and more on today's edition of HHS In Depth for Friday, March 7th.
Fridays are spent reviewing this week's announcement and talking about anything we can improve on for the next week's announcements. Drake White reporting for HHS In Depth. Back to you in the studio.
Attention all seniors. Jostens representatives will be delivering graduation products during lunch on Wednesday, March 12th. You need to stop by and pick up your order. Only cash or a money order will be accepted at delivery. Sorry, no checks will be accepted. This applies to those of you who have a balance or may not have ordered your cap and gown tassel units. Late order units are $50 and orders must be picked up that day.
Attention students who need a place to work on e-learning virtual snow day homework. You can stay after school in the computer lab from 2:35 to 4:35 every day, or work on Saturday morning from 8:30 to 11 a.m. Please do not hesitate to use this time to your advantage.
All girls interested in playing girls varsity and JV tennis will meet for an organizational meeting at 2:45 p.m. Monday, March 17th in Mr. Bashong's room 906 in the 9th grade academy. We will not work out and should be done by 3:30.
And now Bailey Hauser will race over to the Sports Corner for this week's edition, focusing on the varsity dance team and tonight's big sectional basketball game.
What up, Homestead? Bailey Hauser here with your Sports Corner for the week. This week is all about girls dance. I had a chance to talk to them in one of their practices about a competition they have tonight and state next week. I'm here with 3 ladies that are on the girls dance team. Now, how long have you guys been dancing for?
15 years.
I've been dancing since I was in kindergarten.
I've been dancing for 11 years.
Do any of you ladies have any plans to dance after high school?
Since I'm graduating this year, I'm planning on taking a lot of summer classes at different studios and then possibly trying out for the Pacemates next year.
What are some competitions that you guys have coming up in the future?
March 15th is our state championship, and also this Friday we are performing, and also the Winter Guard is performing at 6:30 at the Homestead Gym, and it's free.
What are some achievements you guys have already made this year?
At Lake Central, we got first in lyrical, and then on a regionals competition, we got first in lyrical, and also getting second in jazz, which we're trying to close the gap in between our highest competitor.
We've also gotten first in ensemble at every competition so far.
All right, now many people don't really know how dance works out there. Could you guys give us a quick explanation of how the scoring and judging works for dance?
Well, for ensemble, you have certain boundary lines, and you can't go over 3 minutes on the floor. And for our specific category, since we're a small ensemble, you can't have more than 4 members.
You can also get deductions for costumes. They're really particular. We got a deduction one time for being out of bounds, so we lost points, but we still did well.
All right, so what does an average practice look like for the dance team?
Well, we have 7th period dance, and we start practice right away at 2. And we run our dances a few times after stretching, and one of our punishments, if we don't have a good run, we have to do a lot of up downs and push-ups, and then we just keep running it and cleaning it, making sure we all have the same arms and turning at the same time until we have it close to perfect.
So how long does it take for the team to learn a dance and then perfect the dance to the point where they can perform it at a competition?
For jazz, it took about 7 hours, and then for lyrical, it took about 4 hours, and then after that, it's about perfecting it and making sure everything is clean.
Normally, we start in the summer with choreography camps, but since we had a change in coaching this year, we didn't start until September, so we had a late start this year and haven't had as much practice as we have had in the past.
What are some goals you ladies still have yet to achieve this year?
Well, we want to win our state title back for lyrical, and we also want to get in the 90 range for both lyrical and jazz, and we want to win ensemble.
There's also another big game going on tonight as Homestead faces off against Wayne at Huntington North. They're going to try and move farther into the sectional tournament, and here are the student section leaders to talk about this game.
How's it going, Homestead? It's Mason Keebler.
And it's Alex Weaver.
And we're here to talk to you about a special game today.
With the win on Tuesday, we now play at Huntington North again for a big sectional game against Wayne at 7:30.
We are unsure about the theme yet, but
I think someone...
What's that? Did you get that message?
No, mine's out.
Oh, here. Oh, they faxed it to us. It's a whiteout.
Be there. Be ready.
We'll be in white jerseys, like Levy.
Like what?
And don't forget to show up, because last time we didn't have as big of a crowd as we would like to, and our basketball players did not like that. I asked them.
So be ready to get out there and support our basketball team and what they do best, and that's playing basketball.
Game is tonight at 7:30, but get there early and wear your white.
And as always, Homestead, be loud.
Be rowdy.
But stay positive.
Well, Homestead, there's your sports corner for the week. Now get out there and support your dance team and your boys basketball team tonight and the rest of the week. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, that wraps up this edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Corey Stace.
And I'm Bailey Hauser.
Don't forget to get out to Huntington North tonight to support the Spartans basketball team.
Have a great weekend, Homestead, and we will see you next week.
Hear you walking I've been taking these pills, but still caught a couple of tails that I couldn't shake. Inside